came out of 2015, and I was still 16. We had a New Year's Eve party at my friend Abby's house. Pretty fun. But it really didn't feel like a new year. But then I got some news. My dad and I were going to Haiti, and I just found out about that, which in a way was life-changing for me. A couple days went by, and then it turned into February, and I turned 17. Most independent year of my life, if I do say so myself. Like I said, I started out February and it was my birthday. But we also won the Super Bowl.
They have just won Super Bowl 50, and the Lombardi Trophy is coming home to the Mile High City.
February 7th, and I was ecstatic when we won. But then I realized, wait a sec. Super Bowl parades are usually 2 days after the Super Bowl. Super Bowl parade was on my birthday. Got myself downtown all by myself, rode the bus, and that was the start of my independency.
I think when you look back on all the years,
Main event time. Main event is basically a time where, y'all know my youth group, where we go and it's basically like a talent competition or a sports competition. And they had the opportunity to preach, so I was like, why not? That's when I truly felt my calling. Main event was the first time where I actually preached in front of people and I came up with a sermon. I got invited at the final day to preach in front of everyone in the district. And this was when I truly felt like I knew what I had to do with my life. Nothing really happened in April. Actually, I take that back. I'm a swimmer, and this was the first time in DPS that I was in the finals in the entire district. I placed 4th in the 100 freestyle, and I didn't make it in the 50 freestyle, unfortunately. But I was coming off of a shoulder injury, which, in my opinion, was boss of me in order to finish. May comes along, and we, in my film class, had worked on our KWN project. It was 9 days before the deadline, and we spent a tireless amount of effort in it. But our teacher, Mr. Carter, didn't read an email. We found out that we actually had to make a theme, specifically a sports theme for the Olympics this year. So within the 9 days, we worked hard on a film competition, or our project, which we called Relentless. There's about 5 different student athletes, myself included, and within 9 days, we were able to come up with a surprisingly really good video. It was announced later that we won. We were in the top 4 in the entire nation for the competition. And so we got to spend a weekend in good old New York City. Over our weekend adventure, we got to stay in Secaucus, and all paid for by Panasonic, which, thankful for Panasonic and the opportunity to go for the second time. We went to New York City for our one of the days during the weekend, and let me just say it was amazing. We had a private tour of New York City on one of those tour buses that they have. I also got to see Finding Neverland, one of the best Broadway films, plays, that I have seen in a very, very long time. Heck, even me and Jose, we shot a superhero film in Times Square. How do you film a superhero film in Times Square? I don't know. That's what I do with my life. I just wing it. So yeah, New York was fun. Start of July comes around, and my youth pastor had an opportunity to start his own church, so he leaves. And we have our mission trip coming up, which is to Washington, D.C. I wouldn't say that it was as much of a mission trip as I wanted it to be, but I am definitely glad I had the opportunity to go. Together 2016 was one of those cultural impactful moments in the Christian community. thousands upon thousands, over 500,000 people gathered in the National Mall to proclaim the gospel of Jesus. It was stronger in my faith, personally, to see all those believers together. But man, CM 116 perform was lit!
Champagne, champagne, celebrating my campaign.
So to say I had an eventful summer is an understatement. I will remember this summer for the rest of my life. Then school comes around. I found out from our senior presentations that we need to make a senior video. And that is why I started all these vlogs. Vlog 91. Vlogging was a struggle. To make a video every day was a hassle for me. But it was worth it in the end, because not only did it improve my life, but it improved others. First off, let's talk about Ernest, aka
Azucar Papi. Y'all already knew who was recording that.
Azucar Papi. He came up with that nickname around what vlog number would you say? Did you first come up with that? Start of the year?
I'd say when I finally learned about Azucar Papi, I was taking a Spanish class, and I'd say it was in October. It was in October, I'd say.
Yeah.
When did you start the vlogs?
I started the vlog in September.
Okay, September. So it would have had to been like vlog number 30 something. Maybe I'll say 34, just to say 34. Honestly. But yeah, he just got his channel verified. He's making moves up in the world. Yeah, let's get back on who else, man.
Let's see. Jose, my favorite Mexican. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, bro. I was about to say.
Today, Jose and I's friendship has increased because of the vlog. It's true. He, throughout most of the days, especially in math class, whenever we had our break, he would grab the camera and he'd record me walking through school. Hey, what's good?
How you doing?
Ah, here you go.
You guys are such goals.
Jose, no, I should probably bring up that about me getting into college first, right? I should bring up me getting into college first, right?
Right.
So in September, I went on a family vacation to Cleveland. Come at me. Come at me. Come on. Fight me. No? I'm just too much of a beast. You can't handle me. And after our family vacation for a wedding, we traveled to Olivet, where I had my campus visit for the first time. This is huge.
Yeah, so take pictures so you can remember things, video. I'm just right here if you want to get me in.
It was really exciting to know that a school really wanted me that bad. And within a couple, I'd say a week after visiting Olivet, I got my first acceptance letter.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My sincere pleasure to notify you of your acceptance to Olivet Nazarene University for the fall of 2017. Welcome to Olivet. I came to school and they announced it on the intercom.
Right, you were the first one.
I
huh?
was the first one.
First one out of our senior
I
class.
can feel proud to say that.
We have some exciting news. Our very first senior just received his acceptance letter for the fall of 2007 to the Olivet Nazarene University. If you see Hunter over her Holt in the building, Please congratulate Hunter. Congratulations, Hunter, and we are excited about this acceptance letter. Thank you so very much. Good job, my man.
Jose got the idea based on me getting accepted. That's what he's told me, and others that got accepted. And he didn't want to go to college. He had no intention to. And then he said, out of nowhere, Alaska. And I have the vlog. I still have the vlog where he first mentioned it. It's called Alaska and Catfights.
Azucar Papi checking in. She's lying. She's lying.
I would show it, but that's too explicit for YouTube.
What?
That's too explicit.
I've decided I'm going to Alaska for graduation.
Alaska, why?
Within a week after him first mentioning that he wanted to go Alaska, we made a promotional video to try to get him to Alaska. Just him. After 2 weeks of our film, we presented our film to our principal, Mr. Smith, and all the administrators in the building.
It was good, Anthony, if you're watching this.
Yeah, he dressed up sharp. I was in a suit. Jose was in a suit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jose. No, it's Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. It says on my name tag.
It went very well. We were able to, we've been here since the very beginning, the first 6 years. We were able to really put, you know, our influence with him. Well, not no influence, but we have a camaraderie with him where we've known him. He's watched us growing up, so, you know, watching us want to expand our horizons it must have actually hit him because we ended up making moves, didn't we?
In the end of the presentation, he said, "This is why I'm proud to be the principal of Vista Academy.
Right.
Because students will be relentless in their education." That was...
Before you leave today, can you send me that video?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks for taking the time.
I said earlier, and I'll keep saying it, I'm very proud to be the principal of Vista because of things like this. Well, yeah.
And him, we have been going to this school for...
Since they laid the bricks down.
Yes, we literally were there to see the ribbon cut. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut
Them bricks is way too hot. You need to stop it.
Hey!
Them kids is way too bad. You need to snap it.
We actually got the paperwork to fill out to actually go to Alaska in early January. Those vlogs are going to be lit, by the way.
They're going to be very lit.
So we're going
to be cold, cut. Because we're going to be cold, cut.
Alaska in January. But anyway, to say that I'm proud that we were able to do that is an understatement. To get Jose to Alaska, to potentially even have him considering college, is huge. But now we actually get a cool senior trip out of it, and we get to go to Alaska on DPS dime.
Right, and I ain't paying for nothing.
Throughout this Alaska process, I needed money and I needed a job. Azucar, would you like to tell?
Y'all ready for my... I should have actually worn my beanie. Cotillion, Botillion, Miss Cheryl. They asked me, who's a friend that you want to bring? I was like, man, I don't want to bring nobody. I just want to get up in here, make my $80 and scram. But then, you know, I had to think, I was like, I know there's somebody out there that likes football. And then Hunter was talking about
it was in math class, and I peeked over your shoulder, and I saw the
he
text.
actually looked his way into the whole thing. He said...
And I saw a Bronco game, and I was like...
Are you working that? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait a minute, you want to work it too? He said, of course. I was like, okay.
That was when it was against the Rams. You snuck on the field. Ernest! Get off!
Please.
Ernest!
Freaking
Jump the fence!
Oh my god! What?
Then I didn't know that was illegal.
In order to continue this story, we need to drive for a little bit. So, time lapse?
Time lapse.
Let's
get a little time lapse going.
Let's go. Sports Authority Field at Mile High, aka where the Broncos play. This is where I made my money. And boy, let me tell you, it was probably the best job I'm ever gonna have. Handing out pizzas to people, getting tips. getting tips from drunk people.
Vlog, we got a new customer. What's up? Let's go Broncos!
Yeah!
Von Miller, that's at Von Miller. Yeah, baby.
No Patriots on my vlog. No Patriots on my vlog.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Well, back to what we were doing.
What should we do now?
Let's go.
Here.
Let's go to the gate. All right, we're gonna run. He's in front, Hunter. He's in front. Oh, well, look at that.
Ah, yes, Super Bowl 50. Good job, Broncos.
But yeah, also the cotillion people, like
Yeah, give them a shout out.
like little Oreo,
Yep.
Nile,
Yep.
the angry little girl,
Tay.
Tay.
Tay, that first game.
Tay, he was lit.
She.
Oh, you talking about that? Tay, if you watching this video, Tay. And then what's her little name? Tiana or Tio?
My fellow white man.
Your fellow, Trey. I'm gonna make him watch this at work. Trey,
What's up, Trey?
you were lit. You and your
Thank you.
compadre that looks like your brother.
Yeah, he came that one game, which was awesome because he actually cared about football as much
Right,
as I did.
he was over here. He looked like he was gonna die.
So that's, and I'll just grab a photo of it. 3, 2, 1. Damn! Hopefully that worked. All right. You know, since we're here and it's already dark, I might as well just speed things along. Halloween I was really excited for, then not really excited for because of what happened during trunk or treat.
Hold it up to Hunter.
Oh,
Your candy. Here, put it in here. Put it in your bucket.
she has the most cutest costume ever.
Put it in your bucket. Good job. No, we're not gonna eat that one right now.
No, put it in.
Put it in your bucket. Say bye-bye.
There you go.
Let's
Bye,
go get some
popcorn.
more.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. She's so sticky. Watch out.
It's okay.
Bye-bye.
I did my own booth. I failed a college class, passed a college class, and my dad hooked me up with my good friend Rudy. Woohoo! It's a key. It's a key. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
This man.
What's up? Thank you, Dad. Don't be mad at me for standing on the car. I've always wanted this shot, though.
That boy got himself a Rudy.
Say hi, Rudy. I'll put in like a honk sound effect in that. But yeah, speaking about my dad, there was a lot more he did for me this year than he's ever done for me before. Let's get in the car where it's warm so I can explain. He got me 2 suits. First off, he got me 2 suits.
Not one, but 2.
The MacBook that I edit these videos on. He also pays for my gas. Thank you again. He has basically helped me out in ways this year that are more than he's ever done. So, thank you, Dad.
See you, Mr. Overholt.
Ernest thanks you too. Don't know what for, but he thanks you.
I'm in the car right now, so I might as well thank you. What is that beep?
Seatbelt.
Boy, put it on!
So, drive home?
Oreos.
So I wanted to finish out this video in one day, but I'm gonna stick to narration me. 2016, this last month really impacted me because it was the first month of lasts for me. It was my last Nutcracker, and I had the privilege of being the Nutcracker. I got to know most of the girls that were in the cast, and most of the girls I had known for a really long time. To say that I'm gonna miss that experience is an understatement.
He did it. He gave me the camera.
Is that going in a vlog? No!
get to do snow ever again. Aw, Sammy, we don't get to do snow ever again.
Oh, whose camera is that?
It's Hunter's. Hunter.
I also worked the last Bronco game with Ernest. And I mentioned it in that vlog where I thanked him and I appreciated possibly the best job I'm ever going to work.
Trying to get his breath.
Hey,
You got some cash to drink. Oh, damn.
Hey, Mr. No Broncos, what's good? What's
Broncos! Let's go Broncos!
So it's fitting to end the end in review video where it all started, right? 2016 is a year I will never forget. But I will say that 2016 has been the greatest year of my life. Now let's just get rid of that. 2017 will be the greatest year of my life. From me to all of you who watch my videos, Happy New Year. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and thanks for watching, guys.